And who's got it better than us? Got on the Jonathan Taves Made in Canada jersey, and of course, the Mitchell & Ness hat. Here we go. Here are the jerseys. This is awesome. We got some prime green Made in Canada. Let's take a closer look at the prime green Made in Canada jersey. So when Adidas first took over the contract, they kind of had a toilet bowl design in that the entire collar, well, at least most of it, was white and the centerpiece was red. For the away jersey, it'd be the opposite. What they ended up doing to clean up the design a little bit is did the split collar design to where only half the collar is white now and the bottom portion is red. Here we've got the prime green label. I think before it was Aero Ready, and then the last couple years under Adidas, they made it prime green. For the Blackhawks, it's not going to make a huge difference because the patches are already chain stitched. But for some teams like the Florida Panthers, their retail jerseys actually saw a huge upgrade. Made in Canada, size 60. Man, I would be swimming in this thing. Got the chrome NHL shield that we're all familiar with. So Fanatics kept the jersey largely the same, but they did get rid of the shoulder dimples because this is an Adidas thing. I'm personally a fan, but different strokes for different folks, right? Got that beautiful chain stitch tomahawk logo. And this isn't like a Bears game worn jersey where you've got screen printed stripes. No, everything here is sewn on. This is all fabric right here. Beautiful Made in Canada paper tag. They've gone with this tag for a while. Like even back in the Reebok days, it was they used a very similar tag. And here we've got the best crest in all of hockey. This is absolutely beautiful. Everything is chain stitched. The feathers, the hair, the makeup on the face. You will not see a better logo in all of hockey. Moving on down, you've got alternating white and black stripes at the bottom of the jersey. Oh, there's the fight strap. We'll come back to that later. 100% polyester and made in Canada. I'm always curious of the coating on these little sticker labels. I mean, I see it with all jerseys of all sports. A lot of them have a little paper sticker on the back. I'm sure it's manufacturing purposes. Well, that's cool. There's a little QR code for you guys. Here we've got the Adidas logo stitched onto the back, and of course the shoulder dimples. One interesting thing to note, for the prime green jerseys, you cannot see the stitching on the other side of the fabric. Compare that to an older non-prime green jersey. You've got the stitch marks here, and if you flip it over, see the stitching go through the other side. So that's one difference.
I had never noticed before that the prime green did not have the Adidas backside stitching, and I have a good number of these. Man, so thanks for pointing that out.
Absolutely, absolutely. We did not talk about it earlier, but in the armpit area, we've got these ventilation panels. I believe the fabric on the back is the same fabric on the front. It's not like the Edge 2.0s where the front and the back actually use different materials. There are some fans that swear by prime greens and say that it's better than the previous Adidas jerseys, but I mean, from a thickness standpoint, it's really hard to tell a difference between the quality of the fabric. So to me, they feel really similar, but there's all these hockey collectors that swear by prime greens, so that's got to mean something. This one's blank, so no name and no numbers. But we've got a fight strap here. This is a reinforced fight strap. The retail jerseys that you see, they will not be reinforced. That's the inside of the fight strap. Of course, this gets attached onto the pads. If another player is trying to pull the jersey off you, it holds it in place. And also, here's the little prime green tag at the bottom hem. Adidas.com/sustainability. Remember to recycle, kids. And there we go. That's the Chicago Blackhawks Made in Canada prime green home jersey. And I'm here with Scott, a fellow collector. You know, when you meet fellow jersey heads, you just get into these super long conversations because, you know, it's a niche within a niche. When you meet people that share the same passion as you do, it's really cool. And up next, we've got the away jersey. Pretty cool that it's still got the tags on. Earlier, we talked about the non-prime green jerseys having the stitching go all the way through, and you can see it here. Everything else is basically the same. It's pretty much a color swap. Made in Canada, size 58, chrome NHL shield at the collar. It might just be eyeball test, but the shoulder dimples don't look as pronounced on this one. Here we've got the tomahawk shoulder logo, also chain stitched, and compared to the home jersey, it's actually a slightly different color. This one's green and this one's red. Moving on down, we've got the sleeve stripes. The color scheme is also different. This one is going to be black, red, and black. Forgot to mention this earlier, but for the actual player jerseys, the elbows are reinforced. Unlike the home jersey that's all one color for the bottom of the sleeves, the bottom of this one is going to be black. And here's the paper tag. We kind of glossed over this earlier, but this is what the underarm ventilation looks like on the front side. For the crest, it's that same beautiful Chicago Blackhawks logo. Again, best logo in the NHL. You can't beat it. Moving on down, you've got the same alternating black, red, and black stripes at the bottom. Since this one is not a prime green, there will not be an additional tag at the bottom hemline. Made in Canada, 100% polyester. Here's the care instructions and that little QR code. There's the Adidas logo on the backside, the shoulder dimples, the underarm gussets, and the sleeves from the backside. And with this jersey also being a blank, of course, there's going to be no name or numbers. Here's the stitching of the fight strap from the outside, and here's the stitching of the fight strap from the inside. But there we go. That's the away jersey, or the white jersey for Chicago Blackhawks. And again, this is a non-prime green, size 58, made in Canada. So as much as I want one of these, I think I might have to pass. $400 price tag. I've got a couple of the jersey projects that I'm already doing that are Blackhawks related, so it's kind of tough to get it at this price. Got some practice jerseys here for $100. I think some of these have names. Yeah. So what's really weird is that even though these are made in Canada jerseys, the shoulder dimples are not really pronounced and they almost look like a retail jersey. It's really, really weird. Here we've got another rack of practice jerseys. I think these might be $200. Feel like a kid in a candy store. The jerseys were a little bit expensive, but was able to get some game used gear and a puck for a little bit better of a deal. Now let's head on over to the Madhouse store and check out some of the new Fanatics jerseys. All right, so we found the authentic pro jerseys. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot left. Got a size 54 and a size 58. One more here, another size 58. So earlier we looked at the Made in Canada Prime Green jerseys. These are going to feel very, very similar, guys. Of course, no shoulder dimples because that was an Adidas thing. And now they've also got sponsored patches. And I think Madhouse is the only place you can buy it with a sponsor patch. So we'll keep looking for a size 46. Sorry, 48. They don't have 46s anymore. Or a 50. But yeah, this is what it looks like on the front. Everything else is going to be pretty similar to what we saw earlier on the Prime Green. You still got that chain stitch, beautiful Blackhawks logo. The main difference, other than the shoulder dimples, is that Fanatics logo on the back. But everything else, like the fight strap, everything, that's pretty much going to be the same as Adidas, guys. So there we go. Chicago Blackhawks Authentic Pro on ice Made in Canada jersey. right, so just got out of the United Center. They did not have any smaller sizes available for the authentic pro jerseys. I'm sure Fanatics will be stocking them pretty soon, if not already. Overall, I think the trip was worth it. The jerseys were really, really expensive, but just to be able to see them was cool. I think at $400, I'd rather just buy a Fanatics authentic pro that's in my size versus buying something that's gonna fit me like a dress and something that I'm probably gonna have to tailor later anyways. But yeah, signing out from the United Center. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, and turn on notifications for all the latest updates. All right, we'll see you in the next one.